Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's me again. I know you're probably tired of hearing from me, but I need to show you something. That is the Zoom Podtrak P8. If you'll recall, I have a Zoom Podtrak P4, but the P8 has several more features on it, and it has several more inputs and outputs and all sorts of fun things. And it's never a good thing when you see me sitting here with a new device out and a warranty card ready to go because it's defective. And I'm going to turn up my microphone so you can hear it. You should have been able to hear that. There's like a sizzling sound. But it's not in the microphone, it's not in the headphones. It doesn't show up on the recording when you record directly to the Podtrack P8 because it's a recorder. You can record directly into it. It only appears in the recordings when you have it connected to a computer as an audio interface. So it shows up in the recordings in the computer. Interesting. So it's not the USB cable. I tried 3 different USB cables, all with the same results. And on top of that, these are top of the line USB cables that I used with the Mixcast. I used it with the Rodecaster. I used it with the Mackie earlier today. No issues whatsoever. The issues are not in the cord and they're not in the computer. They're inside the USB of the device itself. It's sending a sizzling sound. But again, I'm sitting here making this recording. I can't hear it at all. It's not there. But when I go back and I listen to this recording, it's there. So something is wrong with this one. And I just got it. This is my first time plugging a microphone into it. And then I encountered that. I was really looking forward to this one because it's really a cool device. And the thing that's cool about it is that it runs off of batteries, just like the Zoom P4. But the P4, you don't really have any controls if you want to go into settings. There's some really basic settings, a limiter and a low cut. That's on the P4 as well. Sorry about the brace on my thumb. Arthritis. Get over it. But you can adjust the tone a little bit. You can add some bass or some treble. I have that turned off. This is going to be some compression and de-essing, which somehow is mixed together. I don't know how you would do that, but that's how it is on here. But you'll notice I have it turned all the way off because when I turn it up, it introduces, not so much right now, you may hear it on the recording, but it boosts the gain. Compressors normally have a gain, a makeup gain, because compression is going to take some of the gain out, and so they have a makeup gain built into it. So it's adding more gain to your output, or to your input rather, and so it just makes it go way too loud, too much of a hiss. So, but there is a difference between it being on and it being off. Even though I have it set to the minimum, if you turn it on, it makes a difference in the audio. Same thing with the tone. Even if you had it set at the mid level, and when you turn it on, it changes the sound of the audio. So I have that off currently. So there's some basic EQ, some basic adjustments that you can use onto this one that don't exist on the P4. Other than that, it's relatively the same. There's more pads, and they light up, and they're all soft, and they're lovely. But there's 6 inputs. There's 6 headphone outputs, individual knobs for volume. You got all the faders, and it's really light. It's meant to be portable. But the cool thing about it is you can put 4 AA batteries into there and take it with you, and you don't have to have AC. But mine's defective. So the Zoom North America, they're customer service place isn't open until Monday, so Monday I'll have to call and start making arrangements to have this one returned. It's very disappointing. Um, I know it's just an issue with this one. I've seen dozens of reviews of this device online from very reputable people, and I've never heard anybody mention that before. So I'm I'm sure that it's just a problem with this one device. So there's no reason to, say Zoom makes a bad thing. I'm pretty sure this just has a bad USB thing in it. And I'm sure they'll be gracious and happy to return it or exchange it for a new one. Everything, I'm sure, is going to be great. It's going to be perfect. There's going to be no problem with it whatsoever. I'm hopeful. But anyway, it's disappointing. I was going to put together another video today showing this one because this is going into the lineup of the devices that I'm trying to decide if I need them and will keep them or not. So this one's going to have to wait. So anyway, I just thought I would share. That's that one. And, when you're buying and selling and trying new equipment all the time, you're bound to come across something that's defective and doesn't work right. And so I finally did. And so that's the frustration of it, is that I was really looking forward to this one. I've been considering buying one of these for months, ever since I began doing this. And I finally did. And it's a bad one, so I have to send it back. So anyway, I just thought I would share that bad things happen to me often, but I'll return it and everything's going to be fine. I'm fingers crossed.